September is all about patriotic pride, our national heritage, national pastimes, and national dishes.
Food is everything.
That's why for the month of September, the Image Factory will be hosting a pictorial presentation dedicated to Belizean food.
As people who live culture, we see food as the ordinary, but what has been captured now is it has been elevated to a kind of artistic prominence with the photography and obviously with the compositioning of the food. So I think this is a real breakthrough, using something that we take for granted and elevating it to a very high visual status.
It gives a great overview of some of how the culture has mingled, how they have mixed, and some of the ingredients have jumped from one area, and you even get lost and like, oh, Sarah that one Creole dish when it actually was a Garifuna dish, right? So it gives you a better understanding of how we have intermarried our tastes and our culture. It also gives you a great idea of appreciation of how things are prepared. And people would say, well, why you'd launch a cookbook at the art gallery? Well, cooking is a form of art, preparation of the food itself.
The team behind the Flavors of Belize, the cookbook, planned the exhibition.
We hope that it really will inspire people to appreciate it a little more, and definitely for our visitors who are coming home for the September celebrations, that they can see copies of the book and that they can experiment while they are back home. The idea is to be able to share it, and in doing so, that they can cook all these recipes right at home, even if they don't live here anymore.
Looking at it there, the way how they put it, how they took the photograph, it's like, oh, my food could look like this. Even though I just say, okay, baked chicken, rice and beans, whatever, but it gives us a different view on our local cultural food. It's just awesome, and I feel like people are missing out when they just take the thing for granted.
Someone like me who has never been inclined to the kitchen, this now has pushed me towards trying to play a little bit with menus and cook a little bit. It's incredible how simple and basic it is, but at the same time in terms of the menus, but the pictures themselves are really, really incredible in terms of motivating you to want to cook. So that's the thing for me.
I didn't know that Belizean food could look that good in print. I mean, everybody's a fan of Belizean food once you get to try it out, but to actually see it in those vivid colors, it makes you want to try every single recipe.
It's inspiring to see how beautiful, how creative, how straightforward the images touch our hearts. And so I think this is a show that teachers from across Belize should certainly try and bring their students to visit.
Our national foods are certainly symbols of patriotic pride, but they also make Belizean history more poignant.